what? So there's quite a few Mewtwo's, I would say then. It's interesting. Before I was just used to seeing one in Puerto Rico. Now there's like 3 or 4.
Yeah, there are quite a few Mewtwo's playing, and at least 2 or 3 more that are more of casual players or just starting to get, their groove together in the scene and don't place as high. There's a lot of fans of the character for sure. A very strong character overall. Most people place him within the top 10 or just about 10 because of his neutral, because of his combos. And of course, he is very susceptible to dying early and that kind of thing. But most characters do have a significant weakness in this game, except for, stuff like Bayonetta, maybe Diddy, very well-rounded characters that is hard to
You always have those types of characters, in fighting games. That's just the nature of fighting games. Even though the cast is much larger, as the game progresses, you start saying, okay, this character has a lot of safer moves or a lot of, 50-50s that don't have a lot of commitment towards my character. So.
Yeah. And when we look at this matchup, I want us to go back and think about what we saw in Bowser versus Peach. Mewtwo's going to want to control space, going to want to keep Bowser out. But the main problem is that Mewtwo is a lot easier to hit than Peach. Peach has a much thinner frame, whereas Mewtwo is a big character, almost as big as Bowser himself. And dies just about as early, if not a bit earlier.
Earlier. He's one of the lightest characters in the game. On that note, though, tags are reversed. If Marcy comes in and gets anything going, Bowser's going to be in a lot of hurt because it's a character that can combo Bowser a lot. So, it's going to be a back and forth matchup as we're seeing probably throughout the whole set.
Pausa. Los tags, mira.
Ooh, okay, let's go.
Very nice setup.
No, not the stock yet.
Not going to do it quite yet because Bowser is a very thick character. Definitely the heaviest one in the game.
So,
but we are seeing that Marcy is being relentless in pulling out that tech skill, that aggressive spacing that Mewtwo has with Fair, for example.
Yeah, and let's go back a little bit to that down B. The reason neutral get up, you're gonna catch those ending frames or starting frames. Much easier for the ending frames, right? But Mewtwo's huge Shadow Ball was able to do that quite consistently, actually. But going back to that down B and how he got it, running is a commitment. As we were saying, pretty much anything except waiting or walking, actually, is a huge commitment. And you only have certain options you can do from there. And, at that point, was mostly a read. He's either going to jump, he's going to get hit, but he's not going to get stunned. He's going to run right into me, into the move, or dash attack. So you have better options to go from there. Better reactions you can take from there.
Exactly. And, you can't shield during the first dash of your run. You fox start with a character and you see those micro dashes, and that first dash is how long it takes for you to be able to shield after you start running. In that case, Marcy did get the down B right in that commitment moment, as you mentioned earlier.
And that's a tool that a lot of characters are gonna use from the dash, trying to shield. Forward throw. That's actually very interesting to note from Bowser. All of his throws are very strong.
Yeah.
And after that buff that he got, the up throw, he can combo at certain percents with the neutral air or the up air.
I've always liked that animation though, the way he just grabs you with his head and throws you with his horns. It's so bull-like. It's very cool to see. And it's definitely one of his strongest options to kill with as far as throws go. His up throw and back throw are both really strong.
The first time we saw that from Josepan using the
chase down the roll.
That's it.
The KO. No.
That was the exact percent he needed to get the confirm.
That was a completely unintentional rhyme. I'm not trying to belittle the game or anything, but very good roll read. Sadly, that's what I mentioned about Josepan earlier, the way that he's gonna rush you down. And when you start getting scared of his constant running and approaching, that's when he's gonna commit hard and go for that roll read and get the KO.
He was considering the switch. He's still considering the switch. What would he go for here?
I don't know. He does have a Lucina secondary. He does play some Roy. He plays some Little Mac. But I don't think any of those would be an extremely good matchup against Bowser.
And he's staying, but he thought about it for a while. Lilat is a great counterpick choice, actually. Lilac from the stage list, I believe it's the highest ceiling. So I think Mewtwo will still die though, because he's super light from that setup. But he's giving himself a little bit more leeway.
Yeah.
So that combo can possibly not kill him in that percent.
I think the highest ceiling is Battlefield, but here, since the stage moves around, you never know how the blast zone is going to be positioned. So it might be
that could be
higher at some points.
It's been a while since I've seen the stage dimensions. So
I know Marcy likes moving around a lot in Lilac, even though a lot of players obviously dislike Lilac. Well, Mewtwo does have those teleport cancels. He can dare through the platforms as we just saw right there. And he likes to take a moment to like run to the other side of the stage and just calm down whenever he loses a game to like kind of get himself refocused. And it's what we saw at the start of the match, and it's been paying off so far.
Right, and as you were saying, the stage shifts, so you gotta be very careful of when recovering from the bottom. Even though they fixed that, you can still get pretty much your head stuck under the stage, and you're gonna get pineappled and killed.
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful. But Marcy now has an extreme lead here. That movement from the platforms, as you were saying, has no, he's
not
fine.
Gonna do
He's
it. Would have been tragic though.
The patience there from Josepan. But yeah, the movement from those platforms has been making it very difficult for Josepan to get in. A complete shift from last game, I should say. So, what do you see here, Rogue, that Josepan needs to do?
Well, Josepan is trying to rely on his aggressiveness to come back like he did the previous game. But this time, Marcel is putting all of his energy on keeping Bowser out and outdoing his options. So Josepan needs to be patient and reconsider how he's approaching, try to bait Mewtwo's options out instead.
This is a very smart decision here from Josepan, just trying to be as patient as possible instead of just running it. Oh, no invulnerability there.
He should have punished that.
Yeah, down smash would have been a very good option there.
At this point, a grab would have been enough, but Marcy did not get the turnaround and whiffed that grab instead.
A lot of hype going in here for Street Fighter right now. But
that would have been devastating.
What are you doing? The thing is, he was looking for the shield break, right? Because if he got the shield break, that would have been the game. Because Bowser, with this much rage, he could have just killed from that broken shield. Just charge a smash attack and you're dead.
Yeah, Bowser's F smash can kill as early as like 10%.
The patience, though. That's it.
That's it.
Amazing gameplay here from Josepan.
A heartbreaker for Marcy. He had the grab confirmed, but he wrapped to the wrong side, and then that dwindled out and made him lose the game. Heartbreaker.
Yeah, that was a great set. I have to say, it was Josepan's patience in that game.
Two great comebacks.